Welcome to Archangel Michael Says Daily, a channel dedicated to sharing divine wisdom, spiritual protection, and angelic guidance inspired by Archangel Michael. Today we will be talking about topic Activate Your Destiny, a life-transforming message from Archangel Michael is something stirring within your soul, a whisper from the unseen realm. Do not ignore it. Your life is standing before a sacred moment, a turning point where everything you have ever known is about to change. This is not an ordinary message. This is an urgent delivery from heaven, a sudden and powerful call from Archangel Michael, asking you to stop everything right now and just breathe. Close your eyes, feel his presence, because if you ignore this, you will miss the warning, miss the protection, miss the secret being revealed just for you, the secret to rebirthing a life that has been waiting in silent struggle. Do not let regret gnaw at your soul with the question, why did I miss it? Archangel Michael appears with an undeniable urgency. Do not ignore this. Do not run from what is meant for you. This is a wake-up call for those who are weary, lost, and in danger of missing the golden moment of their lives. He affirms this is your turning point, where everything begins to change. Imagine you are standing on holy ground, a place heaven has orchestrated to pour light into a life that has been depleted in silence. This is not a small moment. This is a milestone that redefines the trajectory of your destiny. To miss this message is to miss a warning, a protection, a secret meant only for you. Letting a life about to be reborn slip through your fingers. I am Archangel Michael, he declares, immediately establishing his divine origin and authority. He is speaking to you not just with words, but through the winds, through the signs, through the stillness in your heart. This is an urgent delivery from heaven meant exclusively for you, because Michael was assigned to your name before you were even born. His sacred mission is to purify the air around you, expose deceitful hearts, and bring divine justice to the storm you have weathered. In silence, he is clearing the way for a divine visitation in your life, a direct intervention from the higher realms to restore order and peace. You have been praying for something in silence, with a voice that breaks in the middle of the night. You have been hoping someone would listen. God heard, and so did I, Michael affirms. Every whisper, every tear that rolled down your cheek and vanished into your pillow, nothing was missed. Heaven has been listening intently, and now we are responding, not with noise, but with power, not with chaos, but with divine timing. That time is now. And the shift begins in this very moment. This is the promise of a powerful and orderly intervention, bringing immediate light and relief to the suffering you have silently endured. Your life was never meant to be ordinary, Michael declares powerfully. You are not an accident, not a coincidence. You were chosen for miracles, carrying within you a divine purpose. Your spirit is a vessel of divine purpose. You are a divine idea in the mind of God, born with a high calling, a profound reason for your existence. See yourself anew. You are one of a kind. If you have ever felt out of place, misunderstood, this is the answer. That is why you have felt so out of place in this world. That is why people have misunderstood you. They could not see what God placed inside of you. But I can, and heaven can. Archangel Michael and heaven see the core value, the hidden divine potential that the world cannot recognize. This is a validation that you are seen and cherished on a higher level. And now the time has come to activate the miracle written in your destiny. But listen closely. It will not wait forever. The gate is open now. This is a golden opportunity, not to be delayed. Heaven is making a bold move in your life. You are not alone. I am with you, and God is standing by you. Before continuing, there is a sacred request. Subscribe to this divine channel where heaven speaks directly to you. If your soul felt drawn here, it was not by chance. You were led. Subscribe now because more messages like this will arrive when your heart needs them most. This connection is part of your destiny. Those around you may have doubted you, but that does not stop the divine arrangements. In secret, a meeting is taking place. Someone you thought had forgotten you is speaking of you again. Your name is in it. Your future is in it. Even the person you can't stop thinking about still carries your energy in their heart. Heaven is speaking to their heart even as you read these words, preparing for a reunion, a reconciliation, a sacred connection being restored. The opportunity you missed is coming back in a way that is bigger and better than you imagined. The door that closed, that was not a rejection, it was a redirection. That rejection was protection. You were being saved for something greater. Michael says, I stood between you and something that would have broken your heart in a way you couldn't perceive. You thought you were walking alone, but angels were working behind the scenes. And now you will begin to see the results tangible, powerful, undeniable. It is time for the river to flow again. Your name will be blessed. Your home will become a sanctuary of peace, not panic. The flow of energy and vitality is being restored, bringing renewal and safety. There is a miracle with your name on it. There is a visitation scheduled, and I'm not just talking spiritually, I am talking physically. Someone is coming. A moment is coming. A breakthrough is coming. But be prepared, because if you are not ready, it could pass you by. That is why you must listen with the utmost urgency. Your spirit has been tired, yes, but do not give up now. You are closer than you think, and everything that has felt delayed has actually been in preparation. God is not slow. God is strategic. Every delay had a reason, and now the green light is on. This life will change, but you must choose it. You must believe it. This is your moment, your proof, your confirmation that God is not done with you. You may feel small, but heaven sees you as a mighty one. You have enemies, but you have more powerful angels. You have not lost you, and what God placed in you can never be stolen. Do not be a fool for believing. You are a person of faith, and because of your faith, the shift has already begun. The enemy has tried to distract you many times, causing sudden emotions and making you lose interest in everything. But child, listen closely. The enemy is panicking because you are getting too close to what has been promised to you. The timing of this message is no accident. You will not end where you are right now. You are stepping into something far bigger, brighter, and more secure than what you lost. This is not just hope. This is a heavenly announcement. Your life is about to transform in ways your heart had given up on. you will start to notice changes. In your sleep, your thoughts, your emotions, and the way your heart feels around certain people, you will feel a sense of urgency inside you that is me whispering that something is coming soon. When you feel prompted to let go of something, do it. Every movement of your soul is being guided. Your spiritual GPS is being reset. And Michael is standing right beside you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I repeat, not one. However, there is something I must warn you about. Someone close to you, someone you would never expect, has been quietly watching your journey, not with love, but with hidden envy. Do not be alarmed. Michael has already stood between you and that hidden energy. But you must be careful what you share. Your privacy is your power. The next miracle in your life will be so big that not everyone will be able to handle it. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to lead, to awaken, to rise, to carry divine truth even when others doubted your worth. There is someone on earth whose soul is directly connected to yours. This person may have already been in your life or is about to enter very soon. Heaven is speaking to their heart, preparing for a reunion, a reconciliation, a sacred connection being restored. You will feel unexpected emotions. To be ready, heal both emotionally and spiritually. Stop looking for closure and look for truth. Stop speaking curses over your life. Every time you say, I don't think things will ever change, you are blocking the flow of miracles. Instead, speak what you want to see. Declare what you believe. Say it aloud. This is not the end. Something beautiful is coming. My angels are working for me. I am not forgotten. I am chosen. I am protected. I am loved. These are not empty words. These are spiritual keys. Speak them, believe them, and watch the shift begin. You have been through enough. This long season of waiting is coming to an end. A door of pain is closing, and a new chapter is opening that will make you forget how much you cried. You will be shocked at how quickly things shift. Do not go back to what broke you. Your new life isn't in what's behind. It's in what's ahead. And what's ahead is better than what you prayed for. The angels have already seen it. I have already walked through your next chapter, and it is filled with light, clarity, and joy. You may feel unworthy of such love, but God does not love you because you are perfect. He loves you because you are His. He loves you because you kept going even when you had every reason to give up. Heaven honors you, and now it is your turn to receive what has been delayed. Do not take this lightly. This is a very important day in your life. This message is not a coincidence. This is an urgent delivery from heaven. Stop dismissing the signs. Stop brushing off your intuition. The reason you keep seeing repeating numbers, vivid dreams, a strange sense of anticipation, is because something divine is being prepared to arrive. Michael is clearing the way for a divine visitation in your life. It may come in the form of a message, a person, a letter, or a moment of sudden clarity. But you will know it is it when it happens. And when it does, remember this. Respond with faith, not fear. Do not let fear spoil the seed that has just been planted. Your future is not built on your past. It is built on the promise of who you truly are. You are a walking miracle on earth. Even on your worst days, your soul shines brighter than the stars. Heaven still hears your song even in the silence. You do not need to have it all figured out right now. Heaven is only asking you to be open to the signs, to the love, to the possibility that things can and will change. You have to say yes to this shift. You have to stop thinking your life will always be this way. It will not. The storm is not your story. The loss is not your ending. The delay is not your punishment. Everything you have been through was molding you, preparing you, refining you, and now the preparation is complete. The angelic realm has done its part, and now we ask you to step forward. Even if you feel scared, even if you feel uncertain, step forward anyway, because the blessing ahead of you is worth it. There is something heaven has been protecting you from that you do not even realize. A situation that was about to harm you was cancelled. That is why things suddenly ended or paused. Not to punish you, but to save you. Your rejection was your redirection. Michael affirms he stood between you and something that would have broken your heart in a way you couldn't perceive. You have suffered enough pain. This next chapter is going to show you love in ways you have not known before. God is preparing to send someone into your life, someone who sees your soul before your surface, who needs no explanation because they feel your pain, who is not afraid of your scars because they carry scars of their own. This is not an ordinary person. This is a soul appointment. When it happens, you will not have to guess. There will be peace in your chest. You will feel at peace in their presence. You will not have to perform, chase, or explain yourself. That is how you will know it is real. But be warned, if your heart is still tied to the past, you could miss the one who has been sent for your future. Do not let old pain block new joy. What is coming is not a repeat. It is a redemption. You are stepping into a divine moment, a divine conversation, a divine alignment. In the next few days, expect 3 signs. One will come through an unexpected message, another through something visual, and the third through a deep feeling inside of you. Do not ignore these signs. They are confirmations from heaven. Now, as you read this with full focus, we are whispering gently into your soul. This is your time. This is your deliverance. This is your miracle window. Step into it. You were never forgotten. An unexpected opportunity is coming that will look too good to be true. But child, it will be true. You will question if you deserve it. But Michael affirms, you are ready. You are prepared, and heaven is confirming it through this very message. The moment you say yes, the entire atmosphere around you will begin to shift. Old relationships will fall away without drama. Unexpected financial movement will begin. Peace will settle in your chest like a gentle breeze after a storm. You will sleep better, wake up lighter. This is what it feels like when divine favor shows up. Someone from your past is thinking of you in ways they never admitted. They made a mistake. They chose distance, but they never stopped watching your journey. The universe is quietly nudging them to step forward. Do not wait. Do not stop your life. Keep rising. If they return, they will return with truth. If not, something better will arrive. You are not stuck. You are being repositioned. Watch you. once prayed for will either come back on its knees or be replaced by something 10 times better. You were born with something rare, a heart that feels deeply, a mind that remembers even when it hurts, a soul that forgives even when it is tired. This kind of soul does not go unnoticed. It is why angels surround you more often than most. You are not weak. You are open, and that makes you powerful, but also vulnerable. That is why the angels are here to protect your path. We are removing people who are not in harmony with your peace. We are exposing lies quietly. We are opening new doors without slamming old ones. God does everything with grace, with timing, with love. And now love is returning to your life in all its forms. In friendship, in laughter, in support, in romance, and most importantly, in the way you begin to love yourself. Again, you have always felt something bigger was guiding you. That is not your imagination. That is your sensitivity to the divine realm. You are spiritually tuned, chosen, set apart. Do not dim your light for the comfort of others. This new chapter will require your full light, your full voice, and your full truth. You are no longer required to live small to be accepted. What God has for you cannot be stolen, copied, or delayed. The spotlight that is coming is not for ego, but for purpose. Your breakthrough is about to become someone else's testimony. You are not rising just for you. You are rising for generations to come. There will be a situation in the next few days that tests your reaction. This is not an attack. It is a spiritual test. Heaven is watching to see if you will respond from your old wounds or react from your new wisdom. If you remain calm, if you choose peace over proving your point, you will unlock something that has been waiting for your emotional maturity. The test comes before the miracle, not to punish you, but to qualify you. You have changed, healed, survived. Someone is being sent into your life as an answer to a private prayer. Their presence will feel like home. This person will not be threatened by your depth, your gifts, or your past. They will understand you quickly because their soul has weathered similar storms. You will feel at peace in their presence. You will not have to perform, chase, or explain yourself. That is how you will know it is real. You are not meant to live in confusion and emotional deprivation. You were designed for a connection that heals you, not harms you. This is part of your reward. You kept your heart kind. When the world was cruel, you stayed loyal when you had every reason to walk away. And now heaven is sending recompense. A divine love is being prepared with your name etched in their heart. If you have felt disconnected from yourself lately, it is because your soul is ready to come home, not to a place, not to a person, but back to itself. You are being called back inside again to realign, to rest, to listen. The inattention is just your soul saying something needs to shift. Make space for silence, for nature, for prayer, because in that quiet space, your angels will speak. Clarity is coming. Direction is returning. And your inner peace is about to become non-negotiable. Heaven is lifting something heavy from your life, the burden that has been weighing on your chest for too long, that may not have even been yours to carry. Now that heaviness is being removed, your body will feel lighter, your sleep will be deeper, your smile will come more naturally. This is a sacred release, the kind that changes your frequency, the kind that makes miracles find you without you having to chase them. You have done enough. Now let heaven take over. You will begin to attract people who see you for you, not for what you can offer, but for your true soul. That is because your energy is shifting. You have been going through a spiritual cleanse without even realizing it. That is why old relationships are falling away and familiar patterns no longer feel safe. You are up-leveling spiritually, emotionally, even financially. Your frequency is rising. The people who belong in your new chapter will find you with ease. Some people will leave, and it will hurt. But do not chase what God is removing. Those who exit are simply making room for those who are chosen to walk with you next. You are about to be surrounded by people who pour into you, protect you, and pray for you without being asked. Let me say this with clarity and no hesitation. You are not late. You are not delayed. You are not forgotten. Your path is unfolding in divine order. Stop comparing your journey to others. You were built for depth, not speed. You were designed to move with divine timing, not worldly pressure. Trust that. There is still time, still grace, still an open window for the miracle you have been waiting for. You are a divine idea in the mind of God, birthed into this world for a sacred purpose. No matter how broken, lost, or confused you feel, that purpose is still alive. It did not die when you made a mistake. It is still there. It is still breathing. And right now, your angels are preparing everything you need to fulfill it. Keep this message close. Keep your spirit close, and keep your heart open to what heaven is about to do next. Because your miracle is closer than ever. This life will change. It begins now, and I, Archangel Michael, give you this final instruction. Do not ignore this moment. Do not shy away from your divine shift. Do not silence what God is activating within you. A surprise is coming. An answer is coming. A breakthrough is coming. You are not just being blessed. You are being transformed. Now say these words aloud so heaven can record them. I am ready. I am willing. I receive it all. Amen. You have just crossed a spiritual threshold by receiving this message. Even if you do not feel anything immediately, something in the unseen world has shifted in your favor. You might notice strange signs now, things like repeating numbers, names that keep popping up, vivid dreams, a heavy sense of peace in your body. That is heaven's way of letting you know a change has been approved. What matters now is how you respond. Do not fall back into old thinking. Do not let fear spoil the seed that was just planted. Do not let doubt cancel what faith is building. Say yes to the shift even if you do not see the whole picture. Your spirit already knows where this is going, and it is going to your restoration, your divine comeback, and the full-on manifestation of your soul's light on earth. You were never meant to live in survival mode. You were meant to shine, regardless of what they did to you, regardless of who walked away, regardless of what you lost. You are about to rise again, but this time it's different. This time it's real. This time you will be supported. You will not have to beg. You will not have to prove. You will not have to explain why you are worthy of love, peace, or purpose. It will come like rain on the earth quietly, powerfully. Naturally, this is how divine timing works. It is always slow by the world's clock, but right on time by God's clock. And right now, God is saying, it's time. Heaven has been waiting for you to believe again, to open your heart again. And now that you have, get ready. Something unexpected is coming to your home, your mailbox, your phone, or your heart. There is a moment coming that you will remember for the rest of your life. It will be very peaceful and quiet at first, but it will awaken something deep inside of you that has been dormant for years. You will suddenly remember who you are, not who life made you, not who trauma shaped you to be, but who you truly are, your soul, the one God breathed into this world with purpose and fire. Do not miss it by being too busy or too distracted. God is not just preparing the blessing. God is preparing you to be able to hold it. That is why this season has felt so heavy. That is why you have been stretched. Because what is coming is not small. It is big. It is long-lasting. It is not just another good moment. Peace is not just coming for a day. It is coming to stay. Favor is not just visiting. It is moving in. You might feel like your life is being cleared out, but it is not loss. It is alignment. Do not mourn what heaven is removing. Bless it, release it, and make space. Because what is coming next will be so perfect you will laugh about what you once cried over. This is what a divine up-leveling feels like. It does not scream. It rises quietly, powerfully, and beautifully, just like your soul. Your name is known in heaven. It is whispered by angels. It is protected by warriors. It is remembered by those you have lost. Someone in heaven is still watching over you, and they are so proud. So do not let sadness steal today. Celebrate that they are cheering you on from the other side. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You will never be alone. This is the moment you have been unknowingly walking toward. Every delay, every wrong turn, every heartbreak, it was all leading here. To this message, to this awakening, to this stronger, clearer, wiser version of you. So take a deep breath right now. The worst is over. The breakthrough is not ahead. It is here. You have walked through fire, and now you will dance in the rain. You have cried yourself to sleep, and now laughter will echo in your space. You have been betrayed, and now God is sending people who will guard your heart. You have been misunderstood, and now your very presence will bring understanding. The circle has come full, and I, Archangel Michael, speak this as a final blessing upon you. Everything is about to change. This is not a test. This is not a maybe. This is real. This is now. This is your miracle. Open your hands. Open your heart and say it one more time with boldness. I am ready. I receive. I will not miss my destiny. Your name is written on a scroll in heaven, glowing with divine light. It is marked as chosen. The shift begins. And so it is. Now that you have received this message, child, something in the spirit realm has recognized your yes. It does not matter how many times you have doubted before. What matters is that you stayed open long enough to hear this message. That single decision not to click away, to stay, has just unlocked something you cannot yet see. Soon it will appear in your reality, in your relationships, in your finances, in your peace. In the way people suddenly treat you differently. You will feel lighter, not just because of a message, but because heaven has begun to lift what you could not lift on your own. Invisible burdens are falling off, stuck doors are unlatching. This is the moment where your prayers begin to turn into tangible answers. Not later, but now. God did not bring you this far to let you slip. The anxiety and apprehension are not from heaven. That is fear speaking from an old wound. But I am here to tell you it will not fall apart this time, because this time you are walking with wisdom, with divine support, with angelic guidance. What is coming into your life now is not chaos disguised as excitement. It is peace disguised as quiet strength. If things feel calm, do not panic. That is your new reality. Forming a peaceful life is not boring. It is sacred, and child, you deserve the sacred. Someone who once ignored you is beginning to feel your absence. They did not know how much light you carried until they were sitting in the dark. Without you, it is not your job to punish them or wait for them. You are not here to prove your worth. You are here to live it. If they return with honesty, you will know. If not, the space is being prepared for someone better. You win either way. You rise either way because God is on your side, not just to restore what was lost, but to elevate you to a point where only those with a pure heart can reach you next. Some of you reading this begged God for a sign. You said, if you are really listening, show me something. And this is it. This is your confirmation. It might feel strange how accurate this message is, but heaven does not operate by chance. When you are a chosen one, this is your burning bush moment, your wake-up call, your reminder that you are not just lucky, you are deeply, consistently, eternally loved. That is why God had to pull you out of what was hurting you. You did not fail. You were protected. You were never meant to shrink in places you were born to grow. Miracles do not always look miraculous at first. Sometimes they look like silence, like stillness, like nothing is happening. But I promise you something is happening right now. Angels are being dispatched. Conversations are being sparked. Delays are being removed. Emotional scars are being sealed. You are not stuck. You are being reset. And when you finally feel the wind shift in your life, when the blessings begin to fall like rain, and you cannot explain why everything suddenly feels easier, remember this moment, remember this message, and remember who sent it. This message will stay in your heart. Something inside of you will feel different. You will smile more. You will breathe easier. You will worry less, because deep down in your soul, you will know God has gone before. You, Archangel Michael, is standing beside you, and no matter what happens next, you are safe. That is what real spiritual power feels like. It does not make you loud. It makes you solid. It makes you calm when everyone else is afraid. And that is who you are becoming now. Not because life got easier, but because you finally know who walks with you. Let this be your gentle reminder. Miracles are no longer rare for you. They are your new normal. You are entering a season where the impossible will happen without warning. Healing will come quicker. Money will come easier. The right people will show up without games. You will not have to chase a thing. You just have to stay in alignment. Stay faithful, and watch it unfold. You are being elevated to a new level where blessings will recognize you before you even ask for them. That is the power of grace. That is the fruit of divine obedience. That is the reward for your secret loyalty to heaven when no one else was watching. Child, we are so proud of you. You have survived storms that were designed to take you down. You kept believing even when you could not feel anything anymore. You kept helping others even when your own spirit needed help. That is not weakness. That is divine strength. And now it is your turn to receive. You have given enough. You have carried others long enough. Now heaven wants to carry you. Allow yourself to be held. Let the light surround you. Let the blessings come. You do not have to be afraid anymore. This is not a temporary wave. This is your new life. Let go. Let grace do the work. Let peace come and reside with you. Let heaven show you what real love looks like. It begins right now. Breathe again, child. Really breathe. Breathe like someone who is finally safe. Breathe like someone who is being guarded by an army of heaven. Breathe like someone who knows the worst is over and the best is beginning. You have lived in fear long enough. You have waited in silence long enough. You have pleaded with God with trembling hands and broken sentences. And now the response has come. You do not need to plead anymore. You just need to be still and allow. Let your spirit rest. Let your heart be soft. You do not need to fight every battle. You do not need to explain yourself to anyone anymore. The truth is rising on its own. And soon everything that felt delayed will begin to show up one by one, like waves of light finally reaching a shore that has waited too long for the dawn. There is a reason you have felt called to isolate lately. It is not that you are being antisocial. It is that your soul is being protected. God has been pulling you in because the noise outside was too heavy, too distracting, too fake. What you are being prepared for is so sacred. It cannot be formed in public. You have been hidden for a purpose, but the season of hiding is ending. The season of rising is at hand. And when you re-emerge, people will not recognize you, not because your face has changed, but because of your light, your vibration, your energy, your clarity. You are no longer someone who accepts confusion and calls it love. You are becoming someone who knows exactly who they are and what they carry. See, old pain exits and new blessings sprout. The divine exchange. If your heart still aches sometimes, let it ache. Let it break. Because it is through that very breaking that the old pain will finally leave. You do not need to hold it in anymore. This space, this moment, is where you can be soft, where you can surrender, where you can cry in the presence of angels who do not judge you, but hold you. And as you let the old emotion release, new blessings begin to sprout. This is the divine exchange. Your tears for clarity, your fear for direction, your weariness for rest. Heaven is not ignoring your pain. They are transforming it. You are stepping into a life that aligns with your heart. You have been through enough lessons. You have endured enough cycles. You have learned. You have healed. You have overcome. And now you are ready to walk in alignment. The right job, the right connections, the right environment, the right schedule, the right everything. You will no longer have to force yourself to fit into what was never meant for you. Watch how quickly things fall into place when you stop chasing what isn't for you. You are not being punished. You are being redirected to everything that honors your soul. Heaven is sending someone to speak life into you again. You have been strong for too long. You have been quiet for too long. You have carried everything without asking for help. But now someone is being guided to you. This person will speak with truth at the right time, with deep compassion when they speak. Your spirit will feel seen, and in their words, you will find pieces of yourself you thought were lost. That moment, no matter how small, will change something inside you forever. I want you to believe again, not just in miracles, but in yourself. Believe that you deserve the love you give. Believe that you are allowed to rest and still be holy. Believe that you do not need to earn your blessings by exhausting yourself. You are not here to suffer endlessly. You are not here to live in fear and call it reality. You are here to be a living expression of God's glory, to rise after every fall, to love even after heartbreak, to speak light in dark rooms, and to remind the world through your very existence that grace is real. Child, you are the proof. And now as this message begins to settle into your heart, I want you to remember this one final truth. What is for you is already on its way. It is not lost. It is not stuck. It is not waiting on anything except your belief. The moment you fully say yes to healing, to letting go, to being fully loved, everything will shift. You do not have to chase anymore. You just have to align. And I, Archangel Michael, will stand beside you the entire time, sword in hand, protecting your name, clearing your path, and fighting for your future. You are not alone. You have never been alone, and you will never be alone. Your miracle has begun. Just breathe and receive. You might notice strange signs now, things like repeating numbers, names that keep popping up, vivid dreams, a heavy sense of peace in your body. That is heaven's way of letting you know a change has been approved. What matters now is how you respond. Do not fall back into old thinking. Do not let fear spoil the seed that was just planted. Do not let doubt cancel what faith is building. Say yes to the shift even if you do not see the whole picture. Your spirit already knows where this is going, and it is going to your restoration, your divine comeback, and the full-on manifestation of your soul's light on earth. You were never meant to live in survival mode. You were meant to shine. You have read this far not by chance. Your soul has resonated with every word. Your heart has recognized the truth being revealed. This very moment is the hinge of your destiny. Do not let old doubts and fears hold you back from the extraordinary life that awaits. Your destiny is calling. You were not born to live an ordinary life, but to shine brightly, to be a living testament to divine grace and power. Your miracles are no longer a distant possibility. They are becoming your new normal. Now is your time to act. Seize this moment. Declare your readiness to the universe. Say these words aloud. Right now, I am ready. I am willing. I receive it all. Amen. Feel the power of these words stirring in your soul. They are not just sounds. They are spiritual keys. that unlock the door to blessings. Subscribe now to this divine channel. This is not just a YouTube channel. It is a direct portal where heaven will continue to speak to you. Press the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the community of chosen ones who are stepping into their greatest destiny. Together. Do not miss another message, because every word is a seed for your transformation. Share this message. There are other souls waiting for this confirmation. Be the one who brings light to them. Share this video. Send it to those whose souls you feel are also yearning to be healed, to be awakened. Be a part of this global shift. Your share could be the miracle someone else is praying for. Your actions right now do not just change your life, they change the world around you. It is time to let go of the past, embrace the future, and live as the divine being you were born to be. The miracle has begun. Breathe deeply and receive. Thank you for listening to the sharing of divine wisdom, spiritual protection, and angelic guidance inspired by the Archangel Michael Says Daily channel. If you find it interesting, please subscribe and look forward to the next videos. Goodbye and see you again.